Yo, what's happening, everybody? It's the Dreadman, and guess what this is? This is Fact or Bullshit, episode 7. Y'all know what the deal is. Y'all read me all week long with questions, and I'm about to answer them in the form of fact or bullshit. Now, this first question comes from Emotional Soldier 77. This one says, Dreadman, everything that's written in the Bible is true. Fact or bullshit? Emotional Soldier, thank you for this question, because this is a humdinger of a question. Basically what it is history, and history is only documented by what other people tell us. And some people, people who are the writers of history, the historians, they could have written or altered history like to whatever point they wanted to. And there's stuff in the Bible that I do believe, and there's stuff in the Bible that has come true. But like, there's some stuff in the Bible that is just plain outrageous, and but some stuff is just purely coincidental, I believe. Like that whole World Trade Center attack, like 2 giant birds were flying to towers, and like that. I'm saying, like, yeah, like that's kind of stuff that either came true or just like completely coincidental. But it's 2009. How many times the world's supposed to end it by now? I can't even count it. But basically, it's just like recent history. Like you know how long it took us to figure out that the world was not flat, and you know how long it took us to figure out that that the Native Americans were actually the first ones here. I'm saying, not just in the Bible, but you can't believe everything that you hear in history. So no, I don't believe that everything. I don't believe that everything in the Bible is true, nor do I believe everything that's written in our past history is true. But Emotional Soldier, thank you for the question, man. Now on to the next one. Now the next question comes from Creammaker. Fact or bullshit? If you go to college, you should go to one with a good social life. Some people, now I'm gonna say it's a fact to a certain extent, because when people think of college, they think about wild parties, marijuana, drinking, and crazy, outrageous teenage sex. And really, college is supposed to be about taking a step in. College, it's also about freedom and everything, and it's also like the main thing supposed to be is about the next step of your education and figuring out what you want to do and choosing your career. Because some people go to freaking college for 4 years, and they even when they get out, they still don't know what they want to do. But all in all, I'm gonna say this one is a fact, but only to a certain extent. You should have a good social life while you're in college, but you should also learn something while you're there. Point blank and period. Now on to the next question. The next question comes from ToyCielo08. Biggie was just as good as Tupac. Fact or bullshit? Now I think this one is a very big fact, because I mentioned in my last video, my last fact or bullshit video, that Tupac had a style all his own, and no one could lyrically touch him, which is true. But Biggie, where Biggie cemented his legacy was like he is the epitome of the American dream. Kid from the ghetto, came from nothing, honed his rap skills over the years, and you see where it got him. But the thing is, it's just a shame that he had die so soon. He was almost 25 years old. Yeah, that's what makes him like one of the greatest of all times. The difference between Biggie and Tupac is Tupac, he had natural talent. He had he had it gifted. It was God given to him. But Biggie, he worked hard and toiled for days and nights, and honing his skills and everything. He worked hard for it, and he used the American dream. It paid off for him. But thank you for the question. Next question comes from Pursuit 2. Xbox 360 is the best console ever made. Fact or BS? Now I'm gonna say that this one is a full shit, because it's one of them, but it's got to compete with the PS3, which I think is on top of the gaming world right now. Sure, it hasn't sold that much, but it's my favorite console. It's my console of choice. But I got a 360. I got a Wii and a PS3, so that's pretty much where I stand on that. I think the Xbox 360 is a great console, but I don't own it since I ain't really a fan of Microsoft. I've been a Sony fan and a Sega fan and a Nintendo fan for most of my life, and that's just where I stand. But no disrespect, Xbox 360 is a good console, but Xbox, and as far as the future of gaming, you can't really say that either, because who knows what's in store for the next maybe 4, 8, 10 years of gaming. So you can't really say it's the best console ever made. But Anyway, Pursuit 2, thank you for the question. Now on to the next one. Now the next one comes from C Green 152. John Cena sucks. Fact or bullshit? I'm gonna say it's bullshit because the dude has more. I mean, the dude, he's got natural talent. You know, he's like a pretty good worker, and he's got a passion for the business. And I don't know where all the hate came from. I mean, like, people were on John Cena's job from like 2004 to 2000 to like the beginning of 2006. But then when he faced Triple H, that's when you started hearing the Cena sucks chant, and like that happened from like 2007 2008. But like now, I think like people. I mean, I ain't on the Cena bandwagon, but you know, I ain't jocking Cena. I'm not on Cena's nuts, but the dude has more talent and more passion for the business than anybody I've ever seen. And but WWE is kind of making a mistake of building him up as the next Rock. Since the Rock isn't in the WWE, they need somebody to fill that void. And some people think that John Cena can do it. Some people think he can't do it. But thanks for the question, and that's all I got to say about that one. But time to move on to the next one. The next question comes from Jermaine 2012. Fact or bullshit? The recession will get better or worse? I think I'm saying the recession. Hopefully it will get better. You know what? I got faith in the American economy. I mean, even though it's kind of screwing us right now, but it can only get better. I mean, it can only, like, the fact of the matter is, like, if we don't do something now, then America will be in, like, even in a worse state than we were when we were in the Great Depression back in the 30s and 20s and all that. But, I'm saying, like, it'll get better, but it's gonna take time. I say I give it maybe another 8 years. And Obama right now, I'm saying, like, he is just trying to get the ball rolling. It's gonna take him more than one term for him and the other people to fix this. But we can also help too by by managing our money, not recklessly spending. But then again, I'm not in the stock market, and I can't really tell you how to, handle your finances. But basically, that's my position on the economy. And like I said, bottom line, it'll get better. It'll get better with time and patience, and with the right financial moves. But all right. Well, thank you for the question, Jermaine. On to the next one from Riley Richards, and this one says, "Foreign cars are pieces of shit. Fact or bullshit?" Now, some of the best cars in the world are, cars like tuner cars and exotic cars. Like especially cars from Japan, which have a lot of hype, like like Mitsubishi and Honda, and basically like cars like that. But they've become overrated because like people have gotten more into dubbing out their cars or pimping their cars and like putting all this like adding all those extra features to the cars and everything. But they say that nothing can beat good old fashioned American muscles. Like now, when you think of American muscle, you think of Chevy, you think of Ford, you think of Dodge, you think of GM, and like I'm saying, like, they say nothing can beat good on American muscle, and I agree to that to some kind of extent. But like, as far as some certain cars like being pieces of shit, like cars like, let's see, what cars come to mind that's overhyped and this piece of shit? Ferrari, things like that. Like let's see, another one that I can think of, Maserati and Lamborghini, especially Lamborghini. I heard that those things are pieces of crap. Like the main frame, the main plate of a Maserati is nothing but fiberglass. And like if you hit bumps way too fast, and like after a year, that shit'll be worn down like a piece of freaking tissue paper. So this one, I'm gonna call it a full shit because they say nothing can beat good old fashioned American muscle. I kind of agree, but I disagree. But as far as like some cars being a piece of crap, some foreign cars are very well built, but other ones are just overhyped and pieces of shit. But thank y'all for sending the questions. I'm gonna wrap this up. If you're a first-time viewer, remember to rate me, comment me, and subscribe, and like send me a fact or bullshit question. Either post it on the previous one or send it to my inbox, and I will answer it. But same time next week. I'll see y'all for fact or bullshit episode 8. Peace.